Legendary career in comedy.
And do you think that the country will see the United States will see the first gay president or the first woman president?
We already have it with Obama, so let's just calm down.
Got it.
You know Michelle is a
I'm sorry, she's a what?
A transgender. We all know.
Oh my God.
Our top story, though, is the passing of Joan Rivers. Can her voice really be gone? Funeral services for her will be this Sunday in New York. Remembrances are pouring in from all over the world for this comedy legend. Her family says the 81-year-old died peacefully Thursday in a New York hospital. Summing up a legendary career in comedy, Rivers' daughter and co-star Melissa Rivers said this in a statement: "My mother's greatest joy in life was to make people laugh. Although that is difficult to do right now, I know her final wish would be that we return to laughing soon." Well, as you know, virtually no subject was off limits for Rivers, including her own mortality. Take a listen to this clip now from her final stand-up comedy performance recorded just one day before she ended up in the hospital.
I am now 81 years old. I could die any second. No. Don't applaud. I'm not making. Like that. I could go like that. Do you understand how lucky you would be? Do you understand you would have something to talk about for the rest of your life? You were invited. Oh, you were there? You were there?
From 1994 until 2008, according to official documents obtained from the Illinois State Board of Elections. The official documents also reveal Obama officially changed her sex to female in 2008, the same year her husband was running for the presidency. The official documents were obtained from the state of Illinois by documentary filmmaker Joel Gilbert, who explains that he decided to take a serious approach to learning about Michelle Obama's background because the mainstream media refuses to touch the topic. But he didn't expect to find proof that she registered to vote as a man for 14 years. Gilbert was stunned when he received Michelle Obama's official voter registration cards from 1994 and 2008. Describing the process of unraveling Michelle Obama's changing sexual identity, Gilbert writes, "Having recently obtained official documents from the state of Illinois, here is what I can say with assurance. I found proof in official documents that Michelle Obama registered to vote as a man in 1994. I also have official proof that, after 14 years of voting as a man, Michelle Obama changed her sex in 2008 from male to female. This is not more social media silliness, this is fact. I obtained the documents from the Illinois State Board of Elections only last week. Here is Michelle Obama's official voter registration card from 1994 when she registered to vote as a man. The letter M is circled under sex." Then, on July the 14th, 2008, with her husband about to be nominated by the Democrats for the presidency, she changed her sex from male to female. Remarkable timing, I'm sure you'll agree.
Yes, sir. Now today, we gonna talk about, was Joanne Rivers sacrificed? Right now, y'all seen the clips prior. Y'all seen the visuals. So now it's time to bring in, of course, what I like to do on my channel. I like to explore the numerology behind the situation, the gematria. So let's dive in. So first and foremost, right? CNN quotes that Joanne Rivers passed peacefully at 1:17 p.m. Now, everything that the news headlines tell you is for a reason. Now, it's speculation that Joanne Rivers passing is directly correlated to her exposing Michelle Obama. Now, it's very interesting that the time of her death was 117, just like Michelle Obama's birthday, right? January 17th. So, as we explore more and more, it seems as if it is a direct correlation, right? So let's keep going, right? So, Michael, I mean Michelle Levon Robinson, right, was born on the 17th of January in the year 64, right? Just like the words kill equals 17 and 64 and comedian equals 64 as what Joanne Rivers was. Now, if you're not familiar with what you're looking at, this is the practice of gematria, right? Turning letters into their numerical value, right? Using the English language that we all are familiar with. This is what's going on right in front of us. Things are being coded into mainstream media. Everything is scripted in a ritualistic manner, right? So let's dive deeper, right? Now we know kill and comedian both equal 44, right? And ordinal, which is simple English, right? A is 1, B is 2, C is 3. And we have 44 in reverse, which is the English language in reverse, reducing the double digits, the letters with double digits to single digits. And we get 44, right? So it's interesting that kill and comedian both equal 44. Now, what's interesting once again is that she passed away on Barack Obama's fourth week and fourth day of his age, right? When we know that number 44 is relevant to Barack Obama because he was the 44th president of the United States, right? Once again, kill and comedian, right? Both equal 64 now, right? Putting it in, depending on the cipher that you're using, right? We're using the English cipher, right? So English forwards and backwards, right? We get 64. Now, Michelle Obama was born in the year 64 once again, as well as the word transgender also equals 64 in reverse full reduction. Now that word transgender, Joanne Rivers passed away on the 12th week and the 5th day of her age, right? When transgender equals 125. This is what her death transpired after her exposing Michelle Obama as a transgender, right? And also with the word transgender, Barack Obama was 53 years old at the time that Joanne Rivers died after exposing his husband as a transgender, right? When transgender equals 53 in full reduction. Hey, they say men lie, women lie, numbers don't. But come on, right? Now, Michelle Obama was 50 years old when Joanne Rivers died, right? Just like Joanne Rivers equals 50 in full reduction. Barack Obama, if we take Barack Obama's name, Barack Obama equals 229 in the English language in reverse, which is the 50th prime number, right? And Joanne Rivers passed away in Manhattan, New York, which also has that same numerology, 229, which is the 50th prime number. Once again, Joanne Rivers equals 50. So I can believe, man, she was taken up out of here because of her comments. For sure. Right? She also passed away on Barack Obama's 32nd day of his age, just like Barack Obama equals 32 in the pure cipher. Reason being the pure cipher is because the Greek philosopher Pythagoras, right, believed that the true numbers were 1 through 9, and that's it. No zeros, right? No zeros, no double digits. That's why in reduction, they call that the pure cipher, right? Well, come on. Nah, it's a reason why they put this man in front of us. I feel like if anybody was born into it or not even a human, not even a real person, or something along that nature. He was molded into this at birth. He sold out. It would be Barack Obama, right? Because if we take Barack Obama, his the name he goes by and the name he was born with, Barack Hussein Obama II, we get 181, right? In a simple gematria and Latin/Jewish. Now, what's very interesting, him being the first quote unquote black president, it's interesting that they chose this man to put in front of us when his name equals 181, which is the 42nd prime number, just like the N word in slavery. So once again, just another person that they use to put in front of us on the world stage to mock us. Right? I could go very deep into the N word. The number 42, the number 42 deserves its own video, which I will be working on. Right? But moving along. Right? The day that Joanne Rivers passed away, right? She passed away exactly 11 months and 0 days, or 47 weeks before Obama's upcoming birthday. Just like the word president equals 110 and 47. Now that number 47 is rooted in the government, right? Government, 47, framework, authority, president, Democrat and Republican, two parties, the cabal, White House, and Osama bin Laden, all equal 47 in the purest cipher, forwards and backwards. So they're telling you right here that the president, the Democrat and the Republican are on two sides of the same coin, as they're also two sides of the same ciphers. They playing both sides, and this is why they get everybody on one side. It's even in the numerology that the Democrat and Republican are on both sides of the reduction ciphers, as they are playing both sides of the same coin. But come on, right? That number 47. Every time you see that number 47, you know that the government is involved in it, right? Even the game/movie Hitman featured an agent whose number was 47. And even if you take the word agent in gematria, you get the number 47, right? When you add up A, the first letter, G, the seventh letter, E, the fifth letter, N, the 14th, and T, the 20th, you get 47. So they know these things and they're putting it right in front of you. This is not a coincidence. They know gematria, they use it, they put it in front of you on a day-to-day basis. Joanne Rivers also died on 47 date numerology, right? After talking about the president, which president equals 47. So yeah, they had to get her up out of here in an orderly fashion, as they do the rest of the celebrities. What's interesting is CNN actually published the article where Joanne Rivers joked about the president on the 4th of July, which is also 4/7. So, like I said, man, every time CNN posts something, they're moving on that accord. They're moving on that code. So CNN is always going to give you that code, right? So it's also interesting that they publish this article on this same numerology as 4/7, the 4th of July. Now, she passed away 62 days after that article was published. She passed away 62 days or 8 weeks and 6 days after that CNN article was published, right? Just like sacrifice equals 62 and blood sacrifice equals 86 in that same reverse full reduction cipher. So by the numbers, she passed away after this article was published about her talking about Obama and his husband. But come on, right? Even the day that Joanne Rivers was born, on the 8th of June, 8/6, even her birthday, had blood sacrifice written all over it, right? 86, even the day, right? June 8th. June 8th leaves 206 days remaining in the year, just like once again, sacrifice equals 206 in Latin/Jewish. Barack Hussein Obama II. We take his full birth name. We get 359 in reverse. Now we're going to show you how scripted these people's lives are. Right? 359 is the 72nd prime number. Right? 72. Just like how he ends up. Remember, this is his name at birth, right? This is his name that he's issued at birth. So it's interesting that later on in life, right, he would end up marrying Michelle Obama, which also equals 72 in reverse for reduction. Michelle Obama was born on 82 date numerology, being January 17th in the year 64. 82. She was born on 82 date numerology. Once again, when she was born, right? 82. Just like Barack Hussein Obama II equals 82 in full reduction. Michelle Obama is also synchronized with Jesuit order, right? 54 and 72. This is where she's working with. This is who she's operating through. This is who puts these people on the main stage to deceive you. This is who they're all working for, no matter what they tell you. If they're on the main stage, they're operating through the Jesuit order. Now, what's interesting about the Jesuit order, it also equals 153 in reverse, which is the 17th triangular number, as Michelle Robinson was born on the 17th of January. Right? Now, the span of Michelle Obama's life at the time Joanne Rivers was killed, right? She was exactly 607 months old, just like Joanne Rivers equals 67, as blood sacrifice equals 67. Remember, numerology rules, the 0 is dropped, right? So you have the 6 and the 7, just like Joanne Rivers. Going further with that number 607 as a whole, though, 607 is the 111th prime number, as Joanne Rivers died in New York, where New York equals 111 and Mark of Beast equals 111. Interesting enough, Mark of Beast, as it is in scripture, right? As it says in scripture, Mark of Beast equals 666. And even if you take the letters in Mark of Beast, it equals 666 in the Sumerian cipher. The Sumerian cipher is the English language multiplied by 6. So it's interesting that she passed away in this specific state, as she was also born in this specific state. Right? Once again, New York, where she was born and where she died at. New York equals 33, as she was born in the year 1933. Now here's when it get a little spicy, right? Now New York equals 33. Now also her funeral happened to be on Sunday, with Sunday equals 33, right? Now, if you pay attention to the way that they're carrying Joanne Rivers' casket, right? Whenever you see the pallbearers carry the casket on their shoulders, that's a Masonic ritual. That's telling you that she was a sacrifice for the sisterhood, because she was a female, right? The Eastern Star. Right? The sisterhood / the brotherhood. It's all the same. Eastern Star, Freemason, it's all the same. So them carrying that casket on their shoulders like that, that's them telling you that it was a ritual, a sacrifice. With it being on Sunday, which equals 33, the Masonic, the number for the highest degree of Freemasonry, right? 33. Right? Even she was born in the year 33 and she died in New York, with equals 33. Now, continuing to 33, she died exactly 33 weeks after Michelle Obama's birthday. She died exactly on the 33rd week of Michelle Obama's age, right? Continuing to 33. She also died on Beyonce's 33rd birthday, right? Which Beyonce equals 33 Even the name she was born with, Beyonce Giselle Knowles, equals 330, right? Remember, numerology rules, dropping a zero, we get to 33. So she even died on Beyonce's 33rd birthday. And why is Beyonce relevant to this situation? Because we know that Beyonce is also close to the Obamas, which is what caused this whole ritual to occur, was Joanne Rivers speaking illy about the Obamas in the position that she was in. You see what I'm saying? So let's move on. Let's continue. Right? Now, Beyonce, if we take the day that Beyonce was born and take it to Joanne Rivers' death, she was exactly 396 months old. Now, y'all know that 3, that 6, and that 9. Now, Nikola Tesla spoke about this. He said that this was the key to the universe. Now, y'all will have to do your own independent research because this is very hard to explain. Right? I had to watch it like 2 or 3 times. I got ADHD, so I had to watch it 2 or 3 times just to grasp the whole concept so I can explain it. But unfortunately, y'all have to watch it on your own, do your own independent research, and understand his explanation of why, right? The number 3, 6, and 9 is the key to the universe, right? He even said it himself. If you only knew the magnificence of the 3, 6, and 9, then you would have a key to the universe. This is why they do a lot of rituals using the number 3, 6, and 9. Remember, she passed away on everybody's 33rd, her 33rd week, her 33rd birthday. 3 plus 3, 6. The 3s, the 6s. Right? She even died right in the 9th month. You see what I'm saying? So this was an energy harvesting ritual that they utilized these numbers up off of. They utilized that 3, that 6, and that 9 to harvest the most energy possible off of this ritual. And that's why they did what they did. Now, speaking of ritual, Beyonce was born in the year 81. As Joanne Rivers died at the age of 81, when ritual equals 81 in the English language forwards and backwards. Right? Now, once again, the day that Joanne Rivers passed away, right, was 9/4, September 4th, which is also Beyonce's birthday. 9/4. It's interesting that she died, right, when dead equals 94. And dead also equals 14 and 22, just like Beyonce Giselle Knowles equals 1422 in the English Sumerian cipher. Even if we break down the day that she was born on her date numerology, she was born on 94 date numerology and 22. Right? She was born on 94 date numerology. Now, it's interesting that Joanne Rivers passed away 9 months and 4 days before her upcoming birthday, right? She even passed away on 9/4. Even dead equals 94 in reverse. The 23rd letter of the alphabet, right? Which, if we're taking the English language in reverse, right? A is now 26, so on and so forth. Right? Now, Michelle Obama. Joanne Rivers passed away from cardiac arrest, right? 231 days after Michelle Obama's birthday, right? This happened on the 231st day of her age, right? 231. Just like cardiac arrest equals 231 in reverse. So everything they tell you, the cause of death, I mean, it's so many ways they can pull this off. They could have just killed her and then just said she had cardiac arrest. They could have did witchcraft on her, voodoo, anything. It's so many ways they could. It's so many movies out there that show you how they pull these things off. They could have just put her under MK Ultra. They could have met these people, handlers are good in what is it, hypnotherapy. They could just hypnotize you and make you hallucinate and make you have a heart attack. It's so many ways that they could have did this, right? So it's hard to pinpoint one because there's so many different ways they could have did it. But anyway, cardiac arrest also equals 457 in Latin /Jewish, right? 457. Now, 457 is the 88th prime number, just like how she died 88 days after her birthday. So it's always circulated around their birthday. Every single thing that happens to these people in Hollywood is surrounded around their birthday because in the Satanic Bible, right, written by Anton LaVey, it's stated that the one's birthday, one's day of birth, is the most important holiday in a satanic religion. So these rituals, these sacrifices is going to be revolved around everyone's birthday. Everyone in that situation is going to be revolved around their birthdays. That's all you have to take. Right? Now, the day that she died, right? She died on the second month in the 28th day of her age, right? Just like death equals 228. And also the day that she died on, September 4th, left 118 days remaining in the year, just like death once again, equaling 118 in Latin/Jewish. So like I said, these days are very specific. The day that they pass away on is very strategic. It's symbolic. It's ritualistic. Right? And with that being said, man, I can conclude, man, in my humble opinion, that she was in fact sacrificed for the comments that she made. So, is it far-fetched? No, I don't believe so at all. I believe that she was telling the truth, and that's why she's no longer here. Right? But that's all we have for this video. Right? Appreciate y'all for all the love. Appreciate y'all for all the support. And I'm out.